What's up, everybody? This is the very first kind of special edition Gamers Gamble we're going to do today. We're going to talk about a game that, even though it's been out for a short time, has
It's February 1st, I believe, something like that.
has impacted me. I don't know about him, but
That's a great game.
love it.
Talking about Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. PS3 exclusive.
$60. You probably won't find a new used copy
Of the Wizard Edition.
for a while. Strategy Guide is hard to get.
Yeah.
Better to go to Game Facts, which if you saw our earlier episode, we talked about that. But we're just going to talk about some of the things that just kind of hit us in a good spot. The
baby
spot,
maker.
the gamer spot,
The baby maker.
the baby maker. Yeah, that's it. That's not it, Brian.
The naughty type.
Anyways, first thing to come up about Ni no Kuni. Obviously, JRPG. Story is a major part of it. While quite close to something. I don't know. The story, I'm going to say it's underwhelming. But it's really heartfelt. Start out the game, just going out with your friend, doing something kind of dangerous, driving a race car. What was it, race car? Some kind of
Box car.
box car. Motorized box car. It takes place, I don't know, it seems like it's kind of like 1950s-ish, 50-ish, or something like that. But, the White Witch, he's supposedly the, wholehearted one, or something like that.
The pure-hearted one.
Yeah, the pure-hearted one. And he's going to be able to stop the evil that they're going to take over the other world. She wrecks a box car. He obviously, for some reason, can't swim. And Mom dives in and ends up sacrificing her own life to save his. And that's when he starts on the journey, because he learns he can save his mom's life by
going to this world because, like
Drippy tells him he can go to this world and save his mom. That's pretty much the opening. Not going to ruin any kind of spoilers, because I don't know.
the worlds are connected, though.
Oh yeah, you travel back and forth. The gameplay wise plays into it. Speaking of gameplay, you catch familiars pretty good ways into it. Pretty good ways into it. Catch familiars, kind of like, don't mean to be upsetting other kind of people, but it's kind of like Pokemon. You catch them, certain kind of luck-based catching rate. You level them up, can evolve them or metamorphosize. Interesting. Kind of one of the upset things about that, though, is level them up, they go all the way back to level 1, so then they're way underpowered for where you're at. But they level up quickly, and you don't have to use them. You got 3 per character, and you got 3 characters, 3 main, I'm going to call them humans, and then they each have 3 that you can swap in, 3 familiars you can swap in or out. And every familiar is pretty unique. Some are way overpowered, some are just for the catching. I know to get a trophy, you have to get 250 of them. And there's quite a few. So you can catch multiple ones.
I will own all of them.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, it definitely scratches that Pokemon itch until Pokemon X and Y come out.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. Great battle system. You move around. Although you do kind of have your, I don't know, maybe active time battle gauge, for lack of a better word, or words.
I was kind of hoping for the actual turn-based thing, but, you know, it was kind of felt like 12 in a way, where, you know, you can move around. Now, when you go into the battle, it's not like Final Fantasy 12 in the aspect of, you know, you just go and attack them. You actually go into a battle, you know, a battle arena, I guess you could say.
Battle arena.
But you can move around, attack. One cool thing about it.
You have to defend at the right time. At least it's gold orbs or glims is what they call them, gleam, whatever.
Unless,
that's how you use special powers.
As I like to call, BA moves.
Oh yeah, definitely BA.
Definitely.
Is that the burger from Crystals?
It is.
Crystals. That's a BA burger. Music, very JRPG-ish. Like, still, it's really upbeat. Got the adventurous.
It makes you. For me, it feels like, you know. Of course, I'm into scores like that composer scores like that.
Like Grandia or
Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy. Legend of Dragoon's one of them. But you know, when you actually go to the open world, you know, it's got that kind of upbeat that actually makes me feel like I need to play more. You know, it kind of gets me hyped up. You know, so
the music. You're in the overworld, which is not something you haven't seen. You haven't seen since Final Fantasy IX. Not that I can recall, anyways. But the music, it's pretty good, but you don't want to go ahead and go into town because the music is horrible. Music definitely plays into where you're listening to it. You don't just want to hurry rush into town. You do want to explore, find different places. Even on the overworld map, there's these little sprinkles that come up from the ground, and you can find different items.
Here's a hint: collect them because they will affect some missions that you need to go collect. You might as well
familiars.
You just need to go ahead and get what you can in the world map and go from there.
Graphically, it's no Medal of Honor Warfighter. It's no, I don't know, anything else. It just looks graphically amazing, like Crysis.
Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, that's a different art style. That looks good. Anyway.
This is cel shaded, but it's done in a way where I don't know.
It still looks good. It's still in only 720 HD.
It feels very Wind Waker-ish, I guess, in a way. In a way.
Yeah, it's cel shaded, but it has its own unique form. It's 3D with cel shading. You know, and if you play it, you'll definitely understand what we're talking about. Definitely got a unique art style. Kind of going back to the 50s. And maybe even like over in England or something. Like the way they talk.
Yeah, they all sound British. So I think it was a British done game anywhere, somewhere around that area. So if you like British accents, you will love the voice acting too.
If you haven't been into, if you like any kind of RPG, you should definitely give it a try. I know the demo is out. And play some very good. And the first part of it, you play against a boss. If you're really not into the Western RPGs like Elder Scrolls here recently or Fallout, anything else, the JRPGs, it definitely scratches that itch. It takes you back. It has that kind of a nostalgia factor.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Battle's great. Story's kind of underwhelming. Definitely doesn't push me on. The only thing really does that to keep me playing is the gameplay. You know, it's awesome, amazing. I heard only can get better. Plus, I seen somewhere that you fly a dragon, and that's something definitely done better than what is done in Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Yeah, because you can control what's going on.
On a downside, I do know a couple people that have picked it up, and don't let this affect you because it doesn't. A lot of people, I guess, are closed-minded. You do play as a little boy.
Yeah.
That is the main character. But be real. Any Final Fantasy fan, they might not be little kids, but they are teenagers. And
he's like pre-tween.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, he's like 12 or something. But it's definitely childish, but it does have some dark undertones.
Look at Final Fantasy IX. Very childish.
They were teenagers too, though.
Still, though.
But I mean, it always goes back to teenagers. I mean, that's still a kid. No offense to anybody who's a teenager, but you know, hell, I mean, teenagers save the world when it comes to RPGs for some reason. I don't really know how that works, but it does. So don't let that hold you back. It's a good game. You know, he's not meant for attacks anyway. You know, one guy said that I just hit him with a wand. He is a wizard.
Yeah. Wizard, they're not used for attacks. The wand.
He is a magic style user. That's what the familiars are for.
Not Pokemon.
No, by no means.
Yeah, definitely. I've been playing for around 24 hours, and I thought it was pretty far in the game, but there's just so much more left. You can really get into the universe. Great game. It's definitely worth checking out.
And watch out, it will consume you. I know I started playing this morning, and I played from like 7 to 1, and I thought it was still 9. You know, I was like, oh, maybe I need to put my clothes on.
Dun
That's
dun
not-
dun.
Let's let it keep going with that one. Anyway, Nino Kuni, I hope this review has helped y'all decide whether or not to purchase it. Great game. Can't say much bad about it. The
DLC,
definitely
DLC.
Oh, free DLC coming out February 12th. It's a free monster.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyways, Nino Kuni, PS3. It's already
$60.
out. Yeah, regular price for most PS3 games. Definitely pick it out. The positive definitely outweighs the negative. I have to stress that.
So
definitely
far, what
challenge.
would you give it out of a 10?
Out of 10, I'm pretty sure we do 7 stars.
Okay, well then 7.
No, I'd give it 6 stars out of 7.
I'd have to go with the same.
Solid 6.
Oh, a solid 6. Like that's a full shaded star. 6 stars right there. Awesome.
That'd be a
Loving the
6-star
game.
Dragon Ball.
Game is definitely going to hold me off until Metal Gear Revengeance. But that's another time. Anyways, viewers, we love you. Thank you. Let us know in the comments. Please subscribe. Peace.